Hi, my name is Dr. William Langstaff. I've been in practice for 30 years in the same location in Orange County, California, a small little community called Villa Park. Today I'd want to talk about an X-ray apparatus that we purchased in the last 6 to 8 months that I think has changed the face of my practice quite a bit. It's a panoramic X-ray machine. It's called Owandy. It's a digital system. And basically, the way we had been doing our Panorexes in the past is, of course, the film. We had a Panoral, which we had for, 25 years, 26 years. And, of course, the Panoral sometimes worked, sometimes it didn't work, and you never could really tell if it worked at the time because you'd have to develop the X-ray, and the X-ray isn't developed until the patient's gone, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So when we heard from Anish here about a digital Panorex system, I was very excited because I like the idea of immediate. Plus, when you have a digital image, you can transport it to pretty much anywhere you want to. So to give you an idea of what we have done in our practice is Anish and Ashtel installed the machine one day. I think it was about 6 to 8 months ago, something like that. And from that day forward, we have been taking at least 5 to 10 images a day. We never stopped. It was seamless with our management program, our dental program, and our X-ray program, and it is a wonderful, wonderful system. Our patient load today was a little unusual in that we had all the way from a 5-year-old child to a 92-year-old woman. And different situations as well. So I just want to show you a couple of images that we took. And this is a routine, typical day. We did not stop and make special arrangements for any of these images. This was just within the day. So let's start with the little girl. This is the little girl's image. One time. She didn't have to have this done 3 or 4 times, one time. Mom was saying while she was having her teeth cleaned, the little girl was having her teeth cleaned, is that she feared going to the dentist earlier on when she was a child because of all those little X-rays that would go into her mouth and pinch her gums. And with the advent of this particular machine, that doesn't happen. The beauty of this is a 92-year-old woman. We took this X-ray for her. She just stood. The X-ray, the image was taken, and I was able to show this image to her daughter who was in another room with another monitor. So not only do we take the image here and see immediately what the image and the quality is, and if we need to retake it, we can, but we can also transport the image to any operatory in the whole office.
Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm Dr. Langstaff's assistant. Let me give you an example of how my day becomes involved with this Panorex machine. I'll take a patient back. Doctor will come in and say, hey, Michelle, I need a Panorex for this exam patient. Can you take that right now? Say, sure, because I know it's going to take me less than 6 to 7 minutes to do this by the time it's all over. I come over to the machine, I look up the patient, get that ready to go. This is the hygienist, Lynn, and I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate how just an everyday Panorex is done. So what I do is I have the patient turn around, and the first thing I have them do is hold on to these handles. And I guide the patient's body right up to it, and I ask them to have their feet completely closed. The next step I do is we have these plastic sleeves which go right at the tip where they're going to be biting down. It's very similar to maybe the Panorexes in the past as far as lining patients up and what have you. The next step is I keep my hand on her back because I want to control her posture. I then press my button that makes the machine go up and down, and I bring it to her height. Now I've brought it to her height, and if I need to adjust it or move it up and down, I'm in control of this, I can do that. I then ask the patient to come forward and put their chin right on this green plate, and I ask them to come forward again and bite down on the little plastic tab, which is the one I put the sleeve on. I then do my head adjustment, and I have her come forward more, and I tighten around the head. Very similar, again, to a traditional Panorex machine. My last step, as I come around, is I'm going to check and make sure that the alignment is right on top of her nose, and that way, again, I can control if she's tilted or not tilted or whatever angle I need to be. At this point, I ask her to close her eyes, put the tongue on the roof of her mouth. I step back, and with my holder here, I then press the button, and my Panoramic starts to go. And one of the nice things about this particular Panoramic is you can see obstructions in the nasal area as well as in the sinus area, and it's extremely helpful for doctor.